Hello, my name is Eric Morris, and I'm going to be talking to you about your constitutional right to bear arms. Imagine you're at a coffee shop having a pastry, reading a book, you're enjoying your morning. All of a sudden, you hear commotion going on outside, and some masked person runs into the coffee shop holding a gun. You don't know this yet, but that gun was illegally obtained. He grabs you. Two scenarios can happen. The first being you are held hostage and possibly killed. The second being you are armed illegally and reach into your waistband, pull out your 9mm concealed carry pistol because you have Second Amendment rights. You defend yourself and others in the coffee shop. Which scenario would you choose? The nation is split in their opinions on Second Amendment rights. The right to own firearms and defend yourself, or limit what you're able to use to defend. Limiting what citizens can use hopefully prevents mass attacks is an argument commonly used. Criminals will always find a way to get illegal firearms. Limiting what citizens can use is only limiting the good guys' ability to protect. Christopher Ingram of the Washington Post in his article, New Evidence Confirms What Gun Rights Advocates Have Said for a Long Time About Crime, he states, they found that in approximately 8 out of 10 cases, the perpetrator was not a lawful gun owner, but rather an illegal possession of a weapon that belonged to someone else. This is proof that 80% of the guns used in violent crimes are guns that were illegally obtained. If the bad guys are getting their guns illegally about 80% of the time, what does limiting the law-abiding citizen's ability to have a lawful firearm going to do? It will limit the protection legal gun owners can give with their firearms. The solution to this problem is to put anyone and everyone who purchases a firearm through a more extensive background check. The current process in California for illegal firearm purchases: number one, you have to take and pass a firearm safety test, which can cost up to about $30. Step two is find the gun that is suitable for your needs and safety. Could be a pistol, could be a rifle. Step 3, fill out your background check information. This is called DROS, D-R-O-S. It's a form that you fill out and has all of your previous information, where you live, stuff like that. Step 4, you pay the fees for background check and for the purchase of the firearm from a FFL, a federal firearms licensor. Step 5, you wait 10 days for the background check to come up clear. Step 6, pick up your firearm. Note that if your firearm background check comes up with any issues, you'll be notified by either the store you made the purchase or NICS, National Instant Criminal Check System, which is the background database led by the FBI. You also have to wait 30 days before you can purchase another firearm from the time you pick up to the time you want to apply for another firearm. This has been a system used for many years, but it obviously has some flaws. A system that could be more beneficial in ending gun violence would be to have mental health portion of the background check. This could provide more security in the purchase of a firearm. A more extensive background check, including close family, could be a way to stop others from buying firearms for their family members or other people. This is called a straw purchase. This would most likely mean a longer wait period, but that it's worth the safety that comes along with it. Another solution is to serialize all manufactured gun parts to prevent guns getting into the wrong hands and the authorities not being aware. This will also cut down on criminals being able to purchase and build their own weapons under the table, which is a common loophole in the firearm industry. This is a way to keep ghost guns without serialization, off the streets. The serial number on a gun works the same way a VIN number does on a car. Each legal gun purchased without modifications has a serial number linking it to the person that bought it. Having every single part serialized is a way to ensure that proper authorities know who that part belongs to. Currently, the only part of a firearm that needs a serial number, according to the ATF, which is Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, is the lower receiver, the part that the ammunition and the trigger assembly are located. If these solutions are put into play, our world will be a safer place. The good guys could be better defenders, and the bad guys could be tracked with the items they buy. There would be an adjustment period for all citizens, just like with everything, but it would eventually become the normal and make communities safer. The best ways for citizens to protect themselves is to first and foremost be aware. Make yourself aware of the dangers of criminals and learn to defend yourself. Defending yourself will not be possible without action. Always strive to learn more and listen to others with different beliefs. You may be surprised and learn something new. I want the audience to do a simple Google search when you get home or right now, because we all have little computers in our pockets. I want you to look up where the most gun violence happens in the United States. I'll give you a hint. It's going to be the cities with the most restrictive gun laws, like New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. Remember, everyone, more good guys with guns is better than more bad guys with guns. Thank you.